Hi. So today is day 6, and I haven't really gotten a chance to share my update yet, so I thought I'd jump on real quick and do it. Yesterday, I did 2.5 hours for the first time ever. I did an hour and a half in the morning, and then I did an hour before bedtime. The last 30 minutes were extremely difficult to get through. I just didn't want to do it anymore, to be honest. I woke up this morning. Well, let me rewind. Last night, after the meditations, I just feel so crystal clear and peaceful, like flat as a lake. And again, not channeling, not anything, just kind of just flat. It's interesting. So this morning I woke up, was tired again. Again, moving this much energy kind of wears you out a little bit. So I knew that today I wouldn't be able to fit in that much time. I'm busy on Fridays all day. So I got 30 minutes in today before I started working. And those 30 minutes were challenging, believe it or not. I didn't really want to do it. I was kind of sick of it at that point. So let's see if this trend continues. It actually took, I would say, 20 minutes for me to kind of like not be sick in the meditation. Usually I love doing 30 minutes. It's just so balancing and beautiful, and I just love doing the whole thing, but this 30 minutes was really challenging. So I'm thinking about maybe doing another 30 before I go to bed tonight. I'm tired today though, so we'll see. And if not, I'll jump back in tomorrow. I'm thinking that it's going to be an hour and a half and an hour, and that's how I'm going to fit it in. I'm really trying to just get in that hour and a half and try to do that in one sitting. That's going to be the most challenging part for me. So the hour is easy. The hour and a half is like when I start to push against it a little bit. So making progress. Today, I also want to share that, which something that I notice anytime I have a deep practice is that we get kind of socially awkward. I don't really have much to say to people. I'm kind of a loner anyway. That's just who I am. I've always been like that. I'm comfortable being alone. At a party, I'm usually sitting alone. I was just at a football game. I was, for the most part, sitting alone for a little while. I don't easily engage in conversation with people. And it's not in a like bitchy way. It's that I just really don't have much to say. I'm not a gossiper. I don't do a lot of things. I don't really have a lot to share, and it's difficult sometimes to relate to people. So, yeah, the ego was kind of coming in a little bit to try to trick me out of it and try to say to myself, do you really want this? Because you know you're not going to be able to hang out with these people anymore. And it's true, I do know that. And I love all my friends very much. I think they're wonderful people. But I do know that it comes to a point that there's a separation that happens because you don't have anything to say to people because they just don't understand who you are and what you do when there's very few people that will understand this and understand this energy, because that's why it's called mastery. Not a lot of people are able to do it. And I want to be one of those people that's able to do that. And I hope to be a really good teacher one day, and a great teacher, And I think with becoming a teacher, there's a lot of loneliness with that, unfortunately. The good thing is, again, I'm okay with being alone. I'm okay with loneliness. It doesn't scare me. I like quiet. I like peace. And I like to be around really good people. So the casual conversation, just the whatever bullshit conversation doesn't do it for me. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you do. I don't care any of that. I like to connect with people that understand energy and can connect with me on that level in some way, shape, or form. It's hard to find. I live in a town that's very privileged. There's a lot of doctors and lawyers and CEOs and CFOs and, you know, all of that stuff. And along with that, I've come to realize is a ton of socializing, which is not my thing so much. I'm very selective of who I socialize with, because I like to hold a certain level of standard, and I'm really careful of being vulnerable, because when you try to bring yourself up to a certain level, people will look at your faults, which I don't care. People look at my faults, really, but I think the more you try to progress yourself, the more some people sometimes take you down. And I don't think there's anyone really trying to take me down. I don't really have many enemies, I guess. I also don't put myself out there to have enemies. Fine, doing my own thing. That's it. So that's what I'm feeling right now. How I'm gonna just keep doing my own thing. I live in my little bubble. It's fine with me. That's it. With my plant and my kids and my dog and my husband. That's it.